Hello dear students, welcome back. This is our 8th lesson for mensuration for O-levels and IGCSE exams. In today's class, we are going to solve some past year questions from the exams. Let us start our today's lesson. Mensuration lesson number 8. Past year topical part 1. Question number 1. The diagram shows a rectangle with length 2x plus 3 centimeter and width x minus 1 centimeter. The area of rectangle is 12 centimeter square. We have to form an equation in x and we have to reduce this equation to this form. In part 1, in part 2 we have to solve this equation, and in part 3 we have to find the perimeter of this rectangle. First of all, we are given that its area is 12 centimeter square. What is formula for area of rectangle? It is length, which is 2x. Area is equal to length 2x plus 3 multiplied by width, which is given equal to, this is x minus 1, which is given equal to 12. So 2x into x, 2x square, 2x multiplied by minus 1 minus 2x, 3 into x plus 3x, 3 into minus 1 minus 3 is equal to 12. From here I can write 2x square minus plus x minus 15 is equal to 0. Part 1 is done. Now we have to solve this quadratic equation to find the values of x. Okay. For part 2, I will solve this equation, and for that I will divide the middle term into two parts, which will be plus 5x plus 6x minus 5x. Minus 15 is equal to 0. There is 2 and x common in first two terms. This will be x plus 3. Minus 5 is common in next two terms, x plus 3. And then it will be, we will get two factors, x plus 3 and 2x minus 5. When we will solve this, x plus 3 is equal to 0 will give us x is equal to minus 3, and this factor will give us 2x is equal to 5, or x is equal to 5 by 2. This is ignored because x cannot be negative. If x is negative, 3 minus 1, its width will be minus 4, which is not possible. So possible value of x is 5 by 2. I hope this is clear. Now, for x is equal to 5 by 2, we have to find the perimeter of the rectangle. What is its length? Its length is 2x plus 3 and width is x minus 1. Length is 2x plus 3 and width is x minus 1. Length will become 8 and width will become 3 by 2, and perimeter will hence be length plus width into 2, which will be 19 centimeter. So perimeter of this rectangle will be 19. I hope this is clear. Now we move to our second question. The formula for area of a trapezium is this. We have to find an expression for C in terms of A, H and D, where C and D are lengths of two parallel sides. H is the perpendicular distance between these two parallel sides of the trapezium. So we are given that area is equal to 1 by 2 H into C plus D. From here I will say 2A is equal to H times C plus D, and C plus D will be equal to 2A over H, and from here C will be equal to 2A over H minus D. Part 1 is done. I hope this is clear. In the second diagram, we are given a trapezium with dimensions given in centimeter. This one side is 8, this side is C, and the perpendicular height is 4, and its area is given 22 centimeter square. we have to find this C. So from part 1, C is equal to 2A over H minus D. What is A? Area, which is 22, over H. H is 4 over here, minus D is one parallel side, length of one parallel side. So from here I will say this is 11 minus 8, which is 3. So C is equal to 3. This was question number 2, part 2. Now we move to next part of this question. We are given a diagram. The shaded area represents a rectangular picture frame. This is a rectangular picture frame. Outer rectangle is 32 centimeter by 20 centimeter. Inner rectangle is 26 centimeter by 14 centimeter, and all measurement are given to nearest centimeter. We have to calculate the lower bound of the perimeter of outer rectangle. Okay, lower bound of perimeter of this rectangle. For lower bound, so this 32 centimeter is rounded off to nearest centimeter. Its lower bound will be 31.5 centimeter and lower bound of width will be 19.5 centimeter. So what will be the lower bound of the perimeter? 2 times length plus width, and it will be 2 times 51, which will be 102 centimeter. So this is the lower bound of the perimeter of outer rectangle. In the second part, we have to find the upper bound of area of the frame. Upper bound of area is equal to upper bound of area of frame will be upper bound of area of outer triangle minus lower bound of area of inner rectangle, sorry. So for that, what will be the upper bound of area of the outer triangle? What is its upper bound? 32.5. What is its upper bound? 20.5. So upper bound of area of triangle is equal to 32.5 multiplied by 20.5 minus lower bound of area of inner triangle. What will be its lower bound? 25.5 and its lower bound for 13.5. So this will be 25.5 multiplied by 13.5. When you will use calculator to simplify this, you will get 322 centimeter square, which is the upper bound of area of frame. I hope this is clear. Next, we move to question number 3. In question number 3, we are given a solid and it consists of a cone. This is a cone with base radius r, its radius is r. On top of a cylinder of radius r, this is a cylinder, its radius is same, r. Height of the cylinder is twice the height of the cone. Height of cylinder, this, is 2 times the height of cone, this. Total height of the solid is h. Total height is this height plus this height, which is h. We have to find an expression in terms of pi, r and h for the volume of the solid. Okay, let us solve this question. First, look over here. Suppose that this height is small h. Then what will be height of the cylinder? This one. Height of the cylinder is twice the height. This will be 2h. It means h plus 2h is equal to h. 3h is equal to h, implies height of the cone is 1 by 3h and height of the cylinder will be its twice, 2 by 3h. So we have to find the total, the volume of the solid. What is volume of the cone? Volume of the cylinder is, volume of the cylinder is pi r square h. H is 2 by 3 capital H. And what will be the volume of a cone? It will be, volume of cylinder will be 2, this will be, and what will be volume of cone? Formula for volume of cone is 1 by 3 pi r square into height of the cone, which is 1 by 3 h. So total volume of the solid will be sum of these two, pi r square into 2 by 3h plus 1 by 9h. This will be 7 pi r square over 9h in the simplified form. I hope this is clear. Now in the second part, we are given that this radius r is 10 and this height of the cone is 15. Okay, this is 10 and height of the cone is 15. We have to show that slant height of the cone is 18 centimeter. This is slant height. This is basically the hypotenuse of this triangle. Slant height L will be 15 square plus 10 square root. This will be 325 square root. With the help of calculator, you can find this will be 18.00 something, rounded off to 18 centimeter. I hope this is clear. This was easy. Now we have to find the circumference of the base of the cone. Circumference of the base of the cone. R is 10. Circumference of base of the cone is 2 pi r, which will be 20 pi. I hope this is clear. In the part third, the curved surface area of the cone can be made into the shape of a sector. This is curved surface area. This is cut and straightened along it is cut along its length, height, and it's straightened to form this. So what will be this? This will be basically circumference of the base of the cone. Its radius is 10, so its circumference will be 10 pi r. Circumference of the cone, which is basically arc length over here, this will be 2 pi r, that is 2 pi into 10, 20 pi. And what is the slant height? 18 becomes its radius. So radius r is equal to 18. What is formula for arc length? Arc length is equal to theta over 360 into 2 pi r. This arc length is 20 pi. 20 pi is equal to theta over 360 into 2 pi r is 18. From here I can write 20 pi is equal to pi theta over over 10. So from here theta will be 200 degrees. This was part number C. Next we have to find the total surface area of the solid. What is this? This R is 10. What is this? This is 15. What is this height? This height is 30. And this R is also 10. Surface area of the solid is this base area plus this curved area of the cylinder, 2 pi RH. This area is pi r square plus this curved area of this cone, which is pi RL. Pi RL. So total surface area will be area of the base pi r square plus curved area of the cylinder 2 pi RH plus this area of the cone, which is pi RL. Pi into r is 10, 10 square plus 2 pi r10, h is 30 plus pi into 10 slant height is 18. This is 100 pi plus 600 pi plus 180 pi. This will be 880 pi and it will approximately be equal to 2765 centimeter square. With the help of calculator, you can find the values of 880 pi. Dear student, this was question number 3. Now we move to our question number 4. We are given a diagram 1. It shows one large circle, this one, and 5 identical small circles. Each of the 5 radii shown is tangent to the 2 of the small circle. This is radius. This is tangent to these 2 small circle. This is second radius tangent to these 2 small circle, and similarly these 5 radii are tangent to these identical small circles. We have in the first part we have to describe the symmetry of the diagram. This figure has one line of symmetry. It might be this. So this figure has only one line of symmetry. In the second part, it is given that radius of this large circle, this is capital R, and radius of each small circle is small r. Each small circle is equal in area to the shaded region. Each small circle is equal in area to this shaded area. Okay. Look at this large circle. It is divided into 5 equal parts. So what will be this central angle? This central angle will be, this is the radius. Okay, this is the radius. What is area of this sector? Pi r square over 5. Fifth part of the area of the total circle. Right? And what is area of this small circle? Area of this small circle is pi r square. Small r square. What is shaded area? Shaded area is pi r square over 5. Sector's area minus area of small circle, which is basically pi r square minus 5r square over 5. We are given that this area of a circle is equal to this shaded area. So I can write pi r square is equal to pi into capital R square minus 5r square over 5. Or I can write 10r square is equal to, 5r square is equal to r square minus 5r square. I can write 10r square is equal to small r square. Or similarly, I can write r square over small r square is equal to 10 over 1. Or I can simply write r square ratio r square is 10 ratio 1. This was the ratio we were asked. R square ratio r square. What did we do? First of all, we found the area of this factor, which is pi r square over 5. Capital R square is the radius of this circle. And we calculated the area of this small circle. Its radius is r, so its area will be pi r square. Then we calculated the shaded area of sector minus area of circle, which is this. We were given that each small circle is equal in area to the shaded region. This is area of shaded region, this is area of each small circle. We equated them to find this ratio. This was part 1. In part 2, we are given that diagram 2 shows the same large circle and arcs of the small circles as in diagram 1, this one. From here, it is shown like this. This part is removed. And C is the center of one of the small circle. This is C. The circle touches the adjacent circle at A and B. O is the center of large circle. We have to show that angle ACB, this reflex angle, is equal to 252. Look over here. What is this angle? This is 72 and its opposite angle This will be 360, 180 minus 72. This will be 108 degree, angle ACB. And its reflex angle ACB will be, reflex angle is always equal to 360 minus the angle, which is 252 degree as required. In the second part, we have to find the perimeter of shaded region and equate it to k pi r to find the value of k. Perimeter of the shaded region. Okay, we just calculated this reflex angle. This is r, small r, and this is arc length with this central angle 252. So what is the arc length of 1? This will be 252 over 360 into 2 pi r. And when I will simplify this, I will get the value. This is equal to 7 over 5 pi r. 7 over 5 pi r is the perimeter of this part, 1. And the perimeter of the shaded region will be basically 5 such lengths. So perimeter of the shaded region will be 5 times 7 pi r, 7 pi r. And if I put it equal to k pi r, what will be the value of k? K is equal to 7. I hope this is clear. Dear student, this is the last lesson for today's class. In diagram 1, ABC is an equilateral triangle of side 8. D and E are midpoint of AC and BC. They intersect at F. We have to find the area of triangle ABC. Since this triangle is equilateral, its each angle is equal to 60 and its each side is equal to 8. So its area will be equal to 1 by 2, 8 into sine 60. This will be 32 into sine 60 is under root 3 by 2, 16 under root 3. And when I will simplify it, I will get 27.7 centimeters square. Now we have to show that angle AFB is equal to 120 degree. Angle AFB. Dear student, what is this angle? 60. And for an equilateral triangle, this median is also the angle bisector. So this angle will be 30, this angle will be 30, this angle will be 30, and this angle we have to find. So sum of the, if we consider triangle AFB, sum of these three angle is 180. So 30 degree plus 30 degree plus angle AFB is equal to 180. Angle AFB is equal to 180 minus 60. This is 120 degree. This was the second part of this question. For the third part, we have to find AF. This is 120. This is 30. This is also 30. Consider this triangle AFB. By using law of sine, I can write AF over sine 30 is equal to 8 over sine 120. And from here, AF is equal to 8 over sine 120 into sine 30. With the help of calculator, I can find the value of AF. This will be 4.62 centimeter. I hope this is clear. In the next part, the equilateral triangle of side 8 centimeter in diagram 1, this triangle becomes ABC, this triangle side 8 becomes the base of the triangular pyramid. This is the base. This side is 8, this side is 8, this side is 8. This AF we have calculated 4.62. The vertex V is vertically above F. F is the center and it is above F. VA, VB and VC all are 8. So this means its all four faces are equilateral triangle of side A is 8 centimeter. We have to calculate the surface area of the pyramid. This pyramid has 4 faces and each face has area equal to area of triangle ABC, which we calculated in part 1. So area of triangle ABC as we calculated in part 1, this was basically 27.7 centimeter square. What will be area of the pyramid? Area of pyramid will be 4 times 27.7 centimeter, and you can simplify it to 110.8, approximately equal to 111 centimeter square. Now we have to find the volume of the pyramid. What is formula for volume of the pyramid? Base area 27.7 multiplied by height divided by 3. Okay, what is this AF length? We calculated in part 1. AF is equal to 4.62. And what is this? This VA is equal to 8. So what will be the height of the perimeter? By Pythagoras theorem, this height will be equal to 8 square minus 4.62 square and its square root, and this will be height. And volume of the pyramid will be 1 by 3 base area multiplied by this height. And when you will use your calculator to find the value, it will be 60.3 approximately centimeter square. I think this is clear. Next part of this question is a pyramid P is geometrically similar to this pyramid, and its volume is 1 by 64 times the volume of VABC. We have to find the length of edge. Volume of P divided by volume of VABC is equal to 1 by 64, which is basically length of edge of P over length of edge of V ABC, its whole cube, from the concept of similarity, which I can say 1 over 64 is equal to 1 over 8 whole cube, and from here I can write 8 into 8 into 8, let this length be x, over 64 is x cube is 8 and x will hence be 2. X will be 2. We are given that a pyramid that is identical to P is removed from each of the 4 vertices of VABC. State the number of faces of the new solid. A perimeter is removed from here, and from here, and from here. So there are already 4 faces, and 4 faces will be generated at each corner. So there will be total 8 faces at the end. This was all for today's class, dear student. In today's lesson, we went through 5 different past year questions. I am sure that this will be very helpful for you for your final examinations. In next class, we will further solve some past year questions from the same topic. Please do subscribe this channel and also share it with your friends. Stay tuned. Allah Hafiz.